Since the dawn of humanity, civilization have developed their own ideas about skies, stars, and heavens. They sought God's divine messages, sign of their prophecies, and the point of reference for their calendars. It can be asserted that the origin of astronomy can be found in very careful and systematic observation of sky and star taken by the ancient people to satisfy their own social needs. Have you ever had an experience on a warm, clear summer night when you are relaxing on a beach or camping outside and gazing at the stars, and suddenly a thought hits you? How vast is the sky out there? How deep it is? Why there are so many stars out there? Why some stars appear much more shinier as compared to others? These were the same questions and thoughts that led our ancestors to wonder upon and derive their own meaning from the stars and the movement in the heavens. As Aristotle, the great philosopher of 4th century, described man, a being in search of meaning.
Welcome to Creation Stories, everyone. I hope you guys are all well, and I wish you all the best in this very tough time of coronavirus epidemic. Please stay safe, stay inside, and keep everyone safe. Let me take your mind away from the anxieties and worries of this epidemic. Let's talk about humankind and astronomy. So in this video, we are going to talk about few of the notable astronomers that have changed our belief toward the sky, and also few of the astronomical theories that our ancestors used to believe.
Since the ancient times, mankind has referred to stars for the keys to life on Earth. They use it to measure time, season, and when it's best to sow crops. Also, they propose theories about stars and objects in the sky. Some have been demonstrated inaccurate with time, while others are proved surprisingly very accurate. Here are some of the most believed theories.
Geocentric model. It states that Earth is the center of universe, while Sun, Moon, and other objects are orbiting around it. For a long time, it was believed that Earth is static, while Sun and Moon and other objects in the heavens, in the skies, are orbiting around it. Egyptian astronomer Claudius Ptolemy was the great promoter of this idea. He borrowed his knowledge basically from ancient Egyptian and ancient Greeks, especially from Aristotle. Although there was other ideas present there at that time as well. For example, aristocrats of osmosis have proposed that Sun is the center of universe, but Ptolemy's idea was taken by the church, was well defended and preserved by the church. Catholic Church. So therefore, it's become the most common belief till 16th century. Heliocentric model. In 16th century, Polish astronomer Nicholas Copernicus have proposed this idea. It states that Sun is the center of universe, while Earth is just another satellite, which is orbiting around the Sun in a spherical circle.
It is believed that Copernicus' idea has launched modern astronomy and set off a scientific revolution. This theory contrasts with the teaching of the Church, with both Catholic and Protestant Church banning all the documents that promoted these beliefs. Modern astronomy.
We are very fortunate to live in this age of information, where we now know that our Earth is just another planet, which is orbiting around the Sun, and Sun is just one star out of billions of stars in our universe. We live in Milky Way galaxy, which is one of the billions of galaxies in this universe. We now know the creation of universe through Big Bang. We also know that our universe is expanding. Let's talk about few of the notable astronomers that have changed our way and belief toward the skies. So let's get started.
Before starting the most notable astronomer in the history, I would like to stress upon the importance of our ancient astronomers who have developed our way to understand the skies and heavens. For example, take the Sumerians. Sumerians were the very first people who start observing the sun and gazing at the star. They analyzed the movement of sun, planetary conjunctions, and position and appearance of the star among other observations. They developed the first calendar. They were able to identify the frequency of solar and lunar eclipses. They were able to forecast what is the best time to sow crops. They used to have special priests called Baru priest, the first astronomer. Here are few of the notable astronomers that have changed our way of thinking about stars, planet and universe. Claudius Ptolemy. Ptolemy was a mathematician, an astronomer and geographer, and astrologer. He lived in Egyptian city of Alexandria under the Roman Empire. Ptolemy synthesized old Egyptian and Greek knowledge about known universe. His work enabled astronomers to make accurate prediction of planetary positions and solar and lunar eclipses. He collected the work of renowned Greek astronomer, and he became unopposed leader of the field. Nicholas Copernicus. Copernicus was a Polish astronomer, mathematician, a physician, and a translator, and much more. He belonged to a well-off family. He studied his law and medicine in Italy. He proposed heliocentric model. He proposed that sun is the center of universe while Earth is just another satellite which is orbiting around the sun in a spherical orbit. It is believed that he developed the heliocentric model way back in his life before eventually publishing it in 1543 with the help of his German friend, maybe fearing criticism from the church. Johannes Kepler. Johannes Kepler was a German astronomer, mathematician and astrologer. He is the key figure in the 17th century revolution, best known for his planetary laws. He was also a very famous believer and promoter of Copernicus' idea. He furthered the idea of Copernicus. He proposed that planets move in ellipses, with sun at the focus. Galileo. Galileo was born in Pisa, Italy. He made the first telescope for astronomical purposes. Galileo's first known astronomical observation occurred in 1604 when a supernova was visible in the sky. In July 609, Galileo heard about a Dutch device making distant objects look nearer. Within a month, Galileo made an instrument 3 times as powerful as original Dutch device. He discovered the sunspots. He discovered the 4 brightest moons in Jupiter and also phases of Venus and Moon's craters. He was a strong believer of Copernicus' model, and his work led him into trouble with the church. In September 1632, Galileo was charged with suspicion of heresy, and he was sanctioned to indefinite imprisonment in Rome. Isaac Newton. Sir Isaac Newton was an English mathematician, physicist, astronomer and theologist, and author, who is widely recognized as one of the most influential scientists of all time and the key figure in the scientific revolution. Sir Isaac Newton developed the 3 basic laws of motion, the theory of universal gravity. He proposed that all heavenly bodies are governed by the same laws. Putting these laws together, Newton was able to state the law of universal gravitation. His calculation proved powerful because it presented the universe as an endless void. Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was a German-born theoretical physicist who developed the theory of relativity, one of the 2 pillars of modern physics. Albert Einstein is often cited as one of the most influential scientists of 20th century. His work continues to help astronomers study everything from gravitational waves to Mercury's orbit. Einstein's ideas would go on to suggest the concept of Big Bang theory and existence of black holes in universe. Edwin Hubble. Edwin Hubble was an American astronomer. He is regarded one of the most important astronomers of all time. He demonstrated that universe was much larger than previously thought, and he then proved that universe is expanding. In 1923, he discovered our neighboring galaxy, Andromeda, which was nearly 1 million light years away from us. Other notable mentions. Islamic astronomy. Islamic astronomy played a significant role in the revival of Byzantine and European astronomy. Following the loss of knowledge during the early medieval period, they translated old Greek knowledge of astronomy. They questioned the ideas of Ptolemy, write detailed books about skies and star constellations. They set up observatories for the stargazing and exploration of skies. Tycho Brahe. Tycho was a Danish astronomer. He was one of the last great astronomers prior to invention of telescope. He constructed various astronomical instruments and observatories, managing to measure the position of stars and planets with the greatest level of precision seen until then. Edmund Halley, the first scientist to calculate the orbit of a comet. He developed a method to estimate the distance of Earth from the Sun using movement of Venus. He identifies the movement of various stars and drove the measurement of their parallax. Stephen Hawking, British physicist, cosmologist, and scientific commentator, whose work was centered on the basic laws of the governing of universe. He discovered that black holes emit radiations and also developed theories on the origin and future of universe.
So if you like this video, kindly please subscribe this channel and I'll keep you posting with the new videos. Thanks for watching.